What's up, guys? Okay, so I'm just gonna try to keep this flowing because it was flowing to me in the shower and I could hardly get out there because I wanted to tell you guys about. No, it's so bad.
I got something for you.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Alright. We'll see you then.
Aloha. So we just woke up again in our place. This was a condo this time on the beach in Hawaii. No big deal, you know. It's free $99. These girls hosted us. It was very nice. We had a great evening, a lot of fun, laughs, love, laugh, love, light. And we're getting ready to start our day. I think we're gonna go meet a spiritual master today, recommended by Paul Reese. Paul Reese sent us a Facebook message. Hey, you gotta go meet up my friend in Hawaii. He's a spiritual master. So we'll see what he's like.
Anyway, last night I went to bed and I was just thinking like, okay, so me and my brothers are so awesome. I mean, I don't mean to sound conceited or anything, but I was just trying to think like, who else out there is like us? Like 3 brothers, I feel like we're pretty good looking, we have good bodies, we're in good shape, we don't go to school. I just feel like there's no one out there like us. Anyway, not that I'm trying to prove this to anyone, but this is just what I'm thinking myself. So I'm going to bed with these thoughts in my mind. And then today I wake up and I'm just having a really good day.
Alright, we're just leaving this Princeville area. But what is this fruit tree? We honestly don't know. It's hard to see on camera, but I don't know what it is. They fall on the ground. And they lay these things. Actually, I'll put that up here. I can't let it on camera. People will be like, "You're not a RawBrah." Looks like a dog ball. Not a dog vlog, but a dog ball. I think this is Paul Reese's friend. We just saw him running inside. Wow. I kind of want to see how these are in the tree. Are going to see the whole thing?
Yeah, this is good.
I don't know if I've ever even heard of it before this.
Right, there's so many things like that.
That's
so when are you guys leaving?
I'm just having a really good day, let me tell you, because I wake up, I read Proverbs, it hits me really hard. I texted to my reliability partner and buddy Brandon Dwyer that you guys have probably seen already, the camping guy, Bear Grylls style, and it just hit me really hard. We're just having like a really good conversation, and then I get online on rawbrahs@gmail.com, and we have so many emails I have to respond to. So many, let me tell you, just so many. And I'm like, okay, since Daniel and Timothy are in Hawaii right now,
you always hear about the island's energies and all that stuff. Well, there's this little part of town called Kilauea, and we were told by a good friend to meet up with his good friend, who is will forever change our thoughts about life. And sure enough, we were going to sit down. We were going in this area, and we were going to call them, call him, you know, sit down. And before, right when we pulled in town, he was running on the side of the road. And he had missed his turnoff because he was deep in thought walking. He missed his turnoff walking, believe that or not. And then he was running back to the garden, and we saw him. We're like, wait a minute, that's the freaking guy we were gonna call. We had never even met him before.
I'm just wondering how much he missed his turn, because we picked him up when we drove him a pretty good ways. I'm wondering how he must have missed his turn by like a mile walking. Not because he has no directions, but because he was that deep in thought.
That's awesome. And then on top of that, right when we get into this area, we're like literally like a mile away from Zach, probably, or less. Zach, wild man Zach Fruit, without a phone, calls us. He doesn't even have a phone to get in touch with. He just calls. He's like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Are people picking up on the RawBrahs energies? Is that what's going on right here in Kauai?"
Our energies have synchronized to the energies of Palele, the fire, the energy, the host of the most.
You gotta love when T Mango speaks Hawaiian.
right now, that's why they're not responding to them, because they're sleeping, so I have to respond to all these emails. And I'm like, okay, someone put me on the clock because I'm about to be responding to emails for hours. But that was okay, because I was just really coming to me. The words were just flowing, and I was just hitting them just like that. And anyone that I responded to that's watching this right now probably knows, because that was me. I was feeling it. And guess what? We booked 6 people on our retreat in New York today. I booked 6 people. That is a record, let me tell you.
All right, here I am, T-Mango, just getting real with you guys again. Yesterday was awesome. We went to the waterfall, had a freaking, you know, one of the better days of my life. And today I'm just not with it, you know. I lost it. I lost the bliss, you know. It's a roller coaster ride. That's what life is, it seems like. Today just so happens to be on a downward thing for me. And but anyway, I have this ocean here, and I'm craving just to go swim in it, do some deep diving with my goggles here, and just help myself get out of my mind and come to my senses. That's what we're all about, losing your mind and coming to your senses, man. So, just me getting real with you. Peace.
Today is about records, okay? Because I have more than just one record coming at you. But that was one, and that was 6 people. They're coming to the New York retreat. Are you coming? Because that was 6 in one day, and that's a record. Yes! And then, let me tell you, I look outside, and it was like perfect timing. It was cloudy all morning. I look outside, and there it is, the sun. And I go out there, and there's no one at my house. There's no one at my house right now. So guess what? I get to go outside and lay out naked for about an hour and a half, and that was a record in itself. I've never been able to lay outside naked that long in my life before. So that was cool. That was great, because then it inspired me to make this video, because my face is tan, and I feel good about making videos when I'm tan. Yes!
Alright, today's sad story segment starts with T-Mango. Alright, let me start.
I already started mine earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, today's sad segment starts with T-Mango.
I was just thinking how I would imagine you watching the videos that we've been posting lately would think that we are just like living a life that you didn't think that could be lived actually on this earth. You know, just playing all the time, visiting all these beautiful places. And in reality, I think it's a little deceptive. I mean, we do like have it made right now. Like, we are just living a life. We got some momentum and we're running with it.
Okay, and then things are just hitting me. They're coming. And so I just decide to make some Facebook posts on RawBrahs about little quotes from the Bible that I thought were great, and I put them on pictures, and they're getting a lot of shares and a lot of likes, and there's more people talking about us on Facebook now than people like us, and that's awesome! Yes! Woo! And then, let me tell you, there was something else.
But it's a little deceptive, and I'm going to touch more back on that later when those thoughts develop, but I'll just leave it at that for now.
For me, I'm having a pretty rough one today. Not super rough, but Daniel is a little paranoid sometimes. I would say I'm a little paranoid and a little obsessive, and well, last time I came to Hawaii, I got cut up by some lava rock, and I got some sort of like, I don't know if it was a staph infection or what it was, but I ended up going to the emergency room because it wasn't getting better. So I've had that little paranoia, and yesterday I was playing around the beach. You saw my wound. I like to make a joke about it. Well, let's just say I'm pounding the positivity medicine today, aka coffee, because I need to stay positive, because this thing on my arm, let's see if you guys can see, I put a circle around it. Yeah, I'm gonna just not say much about that, because I know words can be powerful, but
breathe. Let me think. Oh, and then I was looking at a Facebook post I made the other day that you guys may have seen. It was a picture that said, "Isn't God great?" with a photo of an awesome mountain view and clouds that looked like it was fake, but I didn't really care. And it got 410 likes. And that is like a record by double. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm all about taking it to the next level, and taking it to the next level beyond that, and setting records, because that's what the RawBrahs are doing. Whoa! Yes! Come with me! Who's joining us? Come, you come now!
let's just say I'm trying to stay positive. I'm about to start chugging coconut water and about to go hang out with some people that will maybe give me some good insights on that. And hopefully the airplane, last time I got on the airplane, a lot of healing took place. It was like an air vacuum, because these Hawaiian Islands, for these, everything grows here. Let's just say everything, including things on you. But we're gonna keep an eye on that puppy, okay guys? Send out your love and prayers and thoughts. I'll keep drinking coffee. I actually, I don't know if I'll include this part or not, because it's so, the coffee here is super strange. They don't really do it like we do it back home in Georgia or back home wherever we are. But I had 2 shots in my cup of coffee this morning. Like, it's called a red eye or shot in the dark. I usually do 1. And then I just had another 2 shots of espresso because I was starting to look at my arm after the beach and I started getting a little scared, to be honest. So that's hitting me right now, and I probably am going to be mistaken as a coffee drug addict right now, which is okay. I'm not really here to. I'm toying with the idea of not really trying to control people's view of me. So you can think what you want.
And I'm back, and I bet you just thought I was on acid or caffeine or something or cocaine, but I'm not. All I've had today was a fruit smoothie and some milk.
And but I really would rather, if you're gonna think anything, think positive thoughts my way, please. Appreciate it. You got something? You look like you had something.
I was just thinking how much coffee talk there's been lately, and wonder if that's even slightly deceptive.
Yeah, I think it is deceptive.
Yeah, I don't know how people portray these videos. I mean, I think for the majority they like them.
And let me tell you, sometimes I feel like I'm on the breaking point of something ridiculously huge, and I'm coming at you right now. I'm breaking that point. I don't give a crap what anyone thinks. You're probably looking at me thinking I'm like some kind of lunatic with that chin. That chin looks crazy to you, huh?
We just love coffee. I wouldn't say there's probably a lot of people that drink more coffee than we do, and we're very particular about how we drink your coffee. Maybe we'll do a coffee episode one day so you'll get a better idea of it. But we do like talking about it. It's like fun, and I think we like pushing the paradigms,
and we like making fun of ourselves. And anytime one of us is like tired or low energy, you know, we usually you know, correlate that with like low caffeine levels or something.
I think it's just we have this sort of an obsession with making ourselves fun, comfortable, and we know the stigma of it, especially with our fan base that surrounds the coffee and how controversial that can be. So I think we like poking at that. The same with alcohol. The same with any. We like poking at. You know, we like to shift the way people perceive us in reality.
But I think that brings me to the point that I was going to bring up next. I was on the phone earlier with the person that I'm getting jaw surgery with, and I had a $350 bill that they accidentally billed me for because I knew that couldn't be true. But then I called them and they're like, oh no, you're going to that. That's going towards your surgery. That's going towards it. That doesn't mean I have to pay for it. And that's not even that big of a deal because money's not that big of a deal to me, but I don't really care. I'm just so happy I want to break through it. Yeah, so I get right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And just to make people not take everything so seriously. And yeah, I don't know if are we making any sense at all, or are we just rambling on? Is this making sense to you, T Mango?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, well, this was part of the reason we're doing this is to show you that it's not always rainbows and waterfalls.
Hello everyone. Welcome to one of my least favorite parts about living near Atlanta. This is probably the worst traffic I've ever been in. But I was thinking to myself, how could I use this traffic for my advantage? And I thought, well, maybe I can bring out the vlog and share a little quote with everyone that this is a good time to practice. And it reminds me of a quote that goes something like this: don't sweat the small stuff.
It's not always rainbows and waterfalls. But a lot of the time it is, and it's awesome. We love it. But that's the good thing about being maybe not healthy. Sometimes I look forward to having a little sickness or an ailment, because I think health and wellness is one of the easiest things to take for granted. So sometimes a nice little cold or a nice little bump on the elbow,
nice day of depression,
they can really make you appreciate the rest. So you can start looking forward to these things. Or if they happen, you can appreciate them more. And it definitely helps to be honest about them, I think.
Meaning, you know how you know if it's small stuff? Is if you're not going to remember it a year from now. So if it's so insignificant that you're not going to be thinking about it a year from now, don't sweat it. Just let it be like water off a duck's back. And I'm not talking about suppressing your feelings. No, you don't want to do that, because then it might just stay there and build up into a little anger sore, and you might bring it out on one of your loved ones later, and that's not what we want at all.
And it definitely helps to be honest about them, I think. Whether it's on a video blog, or whether it's to your friend, or whether it's to yourself. Some people are not even honest with themselves about these kind of things.
Yeah, you may have heard us refer to like shoulding on yourself, and sometimes I should on myself, like when I'm in Hawaii or in some exotic location, that I should be happy. Like you should be happy, and in reality, I'm just like, you know, not that happy, and that's all right. I don't know why I should.
You're not that happy?
No, sometimes I'm not. Like today, I just noticed my mood levels being a little down.
Well, we drank a little more than last night than usual too.
Yeah, I mean, I was like yesterday. It was like
we might be freaking worn out, dude. My feet. I walked a lot barefoot. I didn't eat much. Then we partied with our friends and drank a little more than we usually would. There could be a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. But I think that there's a balance, you know. With every yin, there's a yang.
What we want is you just realize, hey, I find myself getting angry right now, or I find myself getting impatient, but I don't have to be that. That's not me. That's just my silly little mind doing what it wants. But I'm not going to let it do what it wants, because I don't want to be angry. I want to be happy. So I'm going to be happy in this traffic, and I'm going to talk to you. Can I do it? Tell me what you think.
Oh, and I know one thing that's always the X factor for me. This is like such the X factor, and I don't know why I haven't even admitted this out loud yet, but I've only slept 6 hours the last 2 nights in a row. Like 2 nights of consecutive, only 6 hours of sleep. I do, and that usually, I think that's really what this might come down to. Is when I don't fully sleep, I start having a tendency to blame anything that's not going well on something other than not sleeping, where I think sleeping is super essential.
Oh, so you're saying, are you saying that your lack of sleep may have had something to do with your infection there?
No, I'm saying that my lack of positive thoughts and letting this bump be so get in my head and get more obsessed and more paranoia. I know, and my potential to be paranoid, obsessed, or depressed goes up tenfold when I'm underslept.
Interesting.
And just think about that, because most of our country is overfed, overslept, overfed, and underslept. And I would say that's a common theme. A lot of people that could have problems due to that, and they're not really pinpointing that. So think about that. Are you underslept? Are you overfed? Or
I'm kind of curious for you guys out there, is there something that you directly correlate your happiness levels with? You know, for Daniel, it's sleep. What about y'all? For me, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's exercising.
Do you know where you're going right now? All right, we're gonna go. We're going to hang out with Wild Man Zach Fruit now. I know you guys love him, so maybe that'll be a little more uplifting than this video was. Hey, Sadler. Hey, so we just got to Zach's place, and we might just get a few coconuts here, and then after that, head your way. Is that cool? Look what he has in his hand.
This is a Malibu chestnut.
Wow. And so, what is it, like a macadamia without the fat?
Oh, ants in there.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it's kind of like a mac nut without any fat in it. It's quite interesting. It's really crunchy and sweet, but I can't eat a lot of them.
So we got him with his elbow last time. Now he's gonna try the treat.
It usually works, but it depends on the shape of the coconut. So this is my first time. Here we go. It's in one.
Oh, dang.
Okay, I think we're still good.
Look at that.
Yes, watch.
Whoa, he did it.
Wow.
And that's a perfect little hole for drinking.
Wow. That's awesome. And I'm getting bit by mosquitoes like crazy. Timothy, what you got there?
Epic. To most people, this probably looks whack. What is that? Get that thing away from you. No, we're gonna eat this actually. This is he preserved the jackfruit.
for us. And it smells so good.
He came bearing some legit gifts. Look at that.
Yeah.
What else would you want? He has mac nuts.
Fresh mac nuts.
He answered the question he didn't even know we asked. He got a coconut sprout.
Yeah, super.
Dang. No wonder everyone loves wild man Zach Fruit.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He's throwing mac nuts in our car.
Look at this thing.
So
It's one of like the top immune systems.
this is Astragalus.
Astragalus.
All right, this is apparently the grade A butt wipe. So Team Mango, I'll give this to you next time you poop in the lake.
Yeah.
And then here we got aloe, and what's the stuff I'm crunching up?
Comfrey.
Comfrey. So we're gonna do some healing out here. I guess there was a good reason I came out here. So it would help if I got a mortar to do this, but right. This is Sadler, by the way. Did you?
You can chew it up in your mouth.
Hey. Whenever Yeshua was crucified, they dipped wine in hyssop and then lifted it up and he drank the sour wine, the vinegar wine. So this is the same plant, hyssop.
Wow. Do you know where that plant originated from?
Yeah, it's all over the world, I think.
I'm chewing on a spelunky. About 1 minute, and that much saliva. He might be able to tell you what I'm doing if you can't understand. What am I doing?
Right now he's drowning in his own saliva on spelunkies, which is a special herb that it just makes you salivate a whole lot, and you can use it for like a mouthwash or like toothpaste or just to mess with people. That's the funnest.
Ooh, film him. My mouth is full of saliva. Laird Hamilton, do you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go meet up with him and his wife and do like some sort of underwater workout at his house.
Oh yeah.
So it was kind of a cool invitation for us to come out there. So we're trying to make it out to LA on the 20th. And we missed our flight to Maui, so we came here right after.
Nice. I could have shot that for you.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
I got some mouthwash or someone.
No, we were planning on going to Maui to go meet up with a friend, and then we missed our flight, so the next flight out to Hawaii.
We're making mouthwash here.
20 minutes later, so we just jumped on that one.
How long have you been here?
Probably about 4 days.
I think that's the first time I drank that much of my own spit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That was pretty interesting.
He's standing in the middle of paradise holding a bouquet of
Right, like
food. He's
Wow.
like, yeah, I'm having a
Awapui?
There's another one.
awapui.
Awapui. Poo pooey in my hair.
What is that?
It's Hawaiian shampoo.
This is the first time I shampooed my hair in a long time now.
Yeah.
Love it. Face too.
Yeah, it'll feel good.
Put it good on your face.
But-
It's like soap. It's really good for your
Actually, you
eyes.
can drink it too.
The doctors we were hanging out with yesterday, they were not so thrilled to hear that I haven't used shampoo, but they'd be proud of this.
This is the only.
This is the ultimate
The
shampoo.
only shampoo I've heard of that doesn't need additives
Rinsing out.
or
You don't have to
additives
rinse
or
it.
anything.
Really?
of that
Wow, I've
nature.
never used this before.
Smells
But
good too. You're stoked.
You don't
Yeah,
feel
this is
like
awesome.
your face will just feel like alive.
Can we smell it?
oh wow, there's so much in this
I
thing.
know. It's like the shampoo that keeps
Wow.
on giving.
This is awesome.
That is awesome.
Thank you for
Dang.
showing me this. I didn't know that.
See it?
Doesn't that feel good on your face?
It does.
Your
It
hair
You
looks
feel like
pretty
you're
good.
You just like it's like a cocoon. You're like 10 years younger. Oh my god.
He's going from Team Mango to Team Model.
Try it out.
Before our very eyes.
Taste it. It's good.
Don't wash your mouth out with soap.
Get her on the vlog.
We usually get dogs and we just call it the dog vlog segment.
There's guava, girl.
That's a good dog too.
Nice your beard. Come here, guava.
There's probably some good fruit in that beard.
Could be.
Come here, guava. Woo!
Keep her dying.
So what's your name, man?
My name's Doug.
Doug
Down, sir.
and Jenna.
Jenna.
They, how long ago did y'all move into this property?
About a year ago.
Going in a year.
And they met Sadler, and Sadler's helping them with their herb garden. It's pretty cool.
Making this great tea, giving you that great shampoo.
Yeah.
Look at your hair. That's what I'm saying.
Cleaning you up, but you have a brighter smile and your
Yeah.
hair is clean.
You're having quite the
Little
revolution.
spilanthies, a little awapui.
He went from T-bone
Eats it.
to T-mango to T-money to T-model.
I come back from playing basketball, lather up.
Yeah.
What, the oregano? I was around a lot of people that were.
So Gardenia, can you
starving
smell
and
that? Exhale.
The ceremonial thing, and we got this. All of, like there was like 5 of us that were traveling. We got Italy. We got the melting pot was right there in the middle of the desert. We camelbacked like forever.
There's some ants in there.
Sounds pretty amazing.
Can you smell that? That was second hand right there. Be careful.
Guava, say guava. And when we got that, so there was a school
pit
closing,
lab.
and we acquired these houses.
Do you want my
Wanna
flowers?
hold the flowers?
Ava's playing hard to get.
Saying tea. She likes tea.
She likes the
you
tea
want
better.
Some tea? You want to drink some tea? She did. Here's tea. She loves her tea.
Oh, there she goes. That's what she wanted.
Oh, say hi.
Oh,
Say hi, Ava.
say aloha.
More tea. Tea. Cool.
So you live down the road, and there's another person.
See their feet?
Yep, look at this little chicken feet.
Little chicken feet.
Look, but say hi.
It's a-
You're famous.
It's a kicking chicken.
A kicking chicken. Finger licking.
Luba seems pretty calm right now.
Lupa likes you. And they like to be massaged a little bit behind the ear.
Oh, that's why
area.
she's so relaxed. She's getting a nice little neck massage.
She
Headed down to beach for a little evening session.
She lays blue eggs, blue green eggs.
She smells like a...
Like a
So,
chicken?
do you know the names?
What is it?
I know, it's like,
You're like,
you always hear like, tastes like chicken.
You're like, I'm missing the teriyaki. This wouldn't really
this
work for
smells
you
like
because
chicken.
you're like a vegan guy.
No. I'm not a vegan guy.
Oh, you're not a vegan guy.
No, we tried that for a while. It was fun.
So you're back to
That was
chicken?
tasty.
Don't listen.
I don't eat much
you.
chicken. I don't eat much chicken. Chicken's not
Do
my
you eat
favorite.
eggs?
She's getting uncomfortable now.
She's
Oh yeah,
fine.
I like eggs. I love eggs.
She's a really good chicken though. She's like us.
She lays some good eggs, huh?
She lays blue
I could see
eggs.
some good eggs coming out of her.
Because that's what the RawBrahs are doing. Whoa! Yes! Come with me! Who's joining us? Who's joining us? Come, you come now!